a hex, and a curse upon each and every one of you who steals from me and scams people in my name. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite goddess king. It's your favorite pirate captain. It's your favorite auntie uncle. It's your favorite hood healer, high priestess, motivational dominatrix. It's your favorite LadySpeech Sankofa in the place to be, and I want to welcome you back to my channel. You could be anywhere in the world. As a matter of fact, you are somewhere in the world, and you're also sharing a little bit of time and space with me, so thank you for that. If you like what I'm doing, if you like what you see, if you're feeling any of this, if you're feeling any of me, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can keep up with my happenings, shenanigans, and goings-ons, and all that good stuff. Now, let's get into today's video, shall we? As you can see from the way I started this video, I didn't come here to play. I didn't come here to play. A couple months back, I came to you guys because it was brought to my attention that there were several accounts that were copycat accounts on Instagram that were being made, and actually on TikTok, that had been made of me, that were stealing my content and then using that to friending all the people in my, who follow me, getting on my followers list, getting on my friends list, friending as many of those people as they could, hopping in their inbox and then scamming them for money and readings and divinations and things. And I addressed this a couple months ago. This is something that is not isolated. This is something that is going on with a lot of us, especially within the spiritual communities. I can't really speak to other communities who are public figures as well, but I know that in the spiritual community, I'm not the only one who is experiencing these types of attacks. As you can see, I'm here addressing this again a few months later, so this has not let up at all. This is absolutely, positively not let up, and it is frustrating. It's frustrating. So let's talk about it. Before we get into my thoughts and feelings about the situation, or deeper into my thoughts and feelings about the situation, because you know how I feel. You know how I feel if you watch the beginning of this video. Before we get into that, let me take care of a few technical things, okay? First and foremost, I have a LinkTree, and I am currently using that to link a lot of my projects and to link all of my official payment methods and to link all of my official accounts, all right? This LinkTree is in the bio of my TikTok. My TikTok is at LadySpeech Sankofa. It is in the bio of my TikTok. My LinkTree is also listed in all of my current videos under YouTube. So if you look into the description, scroll down just a bit, you will see my LinkTree linked there. I link it, or I post it on a regular basis on my Facebook artist page as well, okay? So that is my LinkTree. If you hit the LinkTree, you will be sent to all of my official Twitter, my real Instagram, my real TikTok, my real Facebook, and my real YouTube channel, okay? So that is the way that you can contact me. Secondly, a second piece of house cleaning that I want to clarify right now so that we are all clear, all right? Number one, I have never made it a business practice of mine to hit up anyone in their DMs asking them for a $200, $300, $150 reading. I have every once in a while, on the prompting of spirit, reached out to someone who I saw was verbalizing they needed help. And if we were friends, I did reach out to them offering my services. When I do this, I don't charge because I realize I'm reaching out to them. Even if they made a public cry for help on their Instagram or their social media asking for help, I do not charge them for my services when I reach out to them in that situation, okay? That's number one. Number two, in regards to readings, there is only one way and one place that I am giving readings right now. I am not offering any in-person readings at this moment, and I have no idea when I'm going to start offering those again. Secondly, the only place I offer my readings is online via Zoom or Google Hangouts, okay? You can book me for a reading at biglizconjure.com, okay? So if you want to book me for a reading, a divination, biglizconjure.com. I give 30-minute readings, I offer 45-minute readings, and I offer hour readings. And I will offer other different varieties of readings coming up soon, so stay tuned. The only place you can book me for a reading is biglizconjure.com, okay? That's the only place you can book me for a reading. It will not be a phone reading. It will be a face-to-face digital reading via Zoom. If for some reason you cannot do Zoom, then we can do Google Hangouts. The only way I am offering divinations at this point is if you can see my face. This is the major reason why. So let me catch those of you, now that that is clear, let me catch those of you up on why we're making this video. You might not have seen the video before, you might not know what's going on, okay? I explained it a little bit. The gist of it is, there are people who are targeting folks like me who have substantial, large, growing, followings, and they are copying, pasting, stealing their content, stealing their videos, stealing their memes, stealing our content that we create, our intellectual property. They are creating fake accounts with names that are very similar to ours. So if you go to my Instagram, this is where I've been the most aggressive about speaking out about this, because this is where I am attacked the most, okay? If you go to my Instagram, every other week to damn near every week for the last couple of weeks, I have been having to put up a alert about a fake account and ask my followers to report these fake accounts. Every couple of weeks I go through that list that I end up inadvertently compiling, and I share all of those to my stories, and I ask my followers to speak out against these people, to report these accounts. These people will sometimes, so for instance, for example, on Instagram, my Instagram is LadySpeech Sankofa, LadySpeech Sankofa, Sankofa, okay? That's it. Sometimes they will put the latest account, put 2 O's instead of 1 O. Sometimes they'll do 2 S's. They will create just a slight variation in that name. Once they do that, they will go through my following list or my followers list and begin to, or my friends list, and begin to friend or follow or request friends or fellowship from all those people. Once they start doing that, they then go into people's inboxes, asking them, pretending to be me, asking them if they need a reading. From there, they charge $200 to $300, $150. I don't know, but they charge a good amount of money for a phone reading or from a messenger reading that does not involve any facial recognition. This pisses me off for a few reasons. Yes, am I mad that you are stealing my intellectual property? I'm pissed about that. Am I mad that you're stealing work, hard work? It takes hours to create content, to edit content, to think of content. Yes, I'm pissed about that. But what pisses me off most about this situation is the fact that I'm very aware that not everybody can afford these services. There are people who save for a very long time to get a reading from me. There are people who sacrifice in order to pay for services from me. I value that. The fact that any of these people, where money is tight, where they watch every single cent that moves through their hands because of the circumstances of life. The fact that some of these people have been gotten by these scammers is what ignites my fire. The fact that you are giving, if you already have proven that you are a nefarious individual by lying and scamming people, your spiritual guidance that you are giving pretending to be me is obviously poison. You are poisoning people in my name to make a buck. This is what sets me off. This is what sets me off. I have over 20 years worth of experience, trials and tribulation, practicing, teaching, learning. My guidance is good. This is not a caricature. This is not a hustle. It is who I am. And I stand behind my words, even when they're wrong, because I know I'm imperfect. But it pisses me off that there is some people out there who are offering up poison in my name. I'm not the only one this is happening to. I'm not the only practitioner this is happening to. This is happening to a lot of us. The bigger your following, the more charismatic you are, the truer your magic, the scammers are all over you. Do I believe that this is more than one person? Yes, I do believe that this is, I'm just part of a line of scammers. Do I also believe that there is one person who is relentless? Yes, I've divined on that. There is someone who keeps coming back. There's someone who is targeting me. Here's the thing. Now I'm talking to the scammers. Obviously, you watched me, so you know I moved. And even though I'm never out here in these streets unprotected and uncovered by magic, you know that the last few months I've been preoccupied with things, moving to a whole nother state, healing, recreating, rebirthing my life. You also know, because you've been watching me, that I have experienced great loss, that the beginning of this year was quite tragic for me. And I have been up under an initiation and a transition, a transformation, a grieving process, a rebirth process that has been very brutal. You know this, and yet you are so relentless in the way that you are targeting me. And all I have to say is, I hope you've had your fun. I hope it is worth it. I hope it has been worth it, because what is coming for you is gonna be intense, to say the least. I am not an internet witch. I know I have used the hashtag witches of Instagram, but I'm not an Instagram witch. I'm not a TikTok witch. I know that a lot of my following on TikTok was gained because of witch talk, but I'm not a witch talk witch. I'm not a Facebook witch. I know that I have given readings on Facebook, but I'm not a YouTube witch. I know that I give readings on YouTube. You need to be very clear that the practitioner that I am is from the depths of the soil. I practice from the earth and the sky. I practice from the fire and the brimstone. I practice from the oceans, the waters, the seas, and the rivers. You need to know that this is a lifestyle. This is a faith. This is a purpose, a path, and a walk. And there is nothing good that comes to you when you cross someone like me. I don't have to throw at you magically for you to feel all of the wrath. I don't have to set any spell against you for you to suffer. I don't have to pay any attention to you for my guides to serve you your karma. But now that you have my attention, now that I'm a bit settled in my new life, it's not good for you. It's not good for you. A couple weeks back, I wrote a little something. Like to hear it? Here it goes. Dear scammers, a hex upon every single one of you who steals from me and scams people in my name. A curse upon your finances, your sex life, and your family life for impersonating me and giving false hope and poisonous medicine to people in my name. A hex upon your very spirit for using my love, my like, and my likeness to hurt people and to take from them. You have no idea whose child I am and what spirits I ultimately serve. The more money you scam out of people, the more you steal content from me, the more you impersonate me for nefarious purposes, the deeper the soul debt you owe me. Make no mistake, you owe me. I've done nothing to you. I've done nothing to you. I've done nothing to you. You come over here bothering a gender fluid. You come over here bothering a queer. You come over here bothering an alternative spirituality. You come over here bothering LadySpeech, minding my own business. I've done nothing to you. And yet, here you are. You owe me for every piece of discomfort. You owe me for every minute of anger. You owe me for every penny you scammed. You owe me. And I collect. Again, you have no idea whose child I am, what spirits I serve, and what my specialty magics are. Your lineage owes me for taking from me. And until I and everyone you scammed is repaid for all the harm you cause, fuck you. And I mean your ancestors too. Fuck you. Your livelihood and your dreams. And every single person associated with you. A hex upon your entire being until reparations are made and I am satisfied. Every single one of you who's stolen from me is bitch made. I don't play about me or mine. You need to always remember that it is peace and love, always, until it's not. You need to remember that I am the magician. I am the lover. I am the warrior. I am the king. I am the healer. I am all of those things equally. I am the protector. I am the guide. I am the messenger, and I am the seer. Never forget that I am the warrior. Never forget that I am the warrior. So, that's all I have to say about that for now. I'm sure if this issue continues to be a thing, I will address it in more ways than one. In more ways than one. Dear scammers, you took advantage of a vulnerable space. And I mean, I expect nothing less from opportunists. You need to know, though, that the opportunity, the vulnerability that you were taking advantage of has been revoked. I would tread lightly over here with me. I would tread lightly over here with me. And that's that on that. If you made it to the end of this video, gold star for you. Unless you're one of them scammers, then you get a pile of poo to the poo, baby. You get a pile of poo to the poo for you, all right? To the rest of you, though, thank you for your support. Thank you for not stealing from me. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for watching my platforms. Thank you for following me. I appreciate you. Your time and attention and your loyalty is very valuable currency. So thank you, thank you, thank you for showing any of that to me. And on that note, I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead and have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, a good middle of the night, a good whenever you encounter this, okay? And just in case no one has told you today, no is a complete sentence, okay? No is a complete sentence, all right? No is a complete sentence. And sometimes you just got to say no. You just got to say no. You just got to say no. And on that note, if you like what I'm doing, if you like what you see, if you're feeling any of this, if you're feeling any of me, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and make sure you hit the notifications bell so you can keep up with all of my shenanigans and happenings and all that good stuff. And I will see you beautiful people in the next video, God willing. Peace.